Lucas, where do I begin? Today marks 2,829 days that we've been together. That means I have loved you for a third of my life. It's crazy to think about all the things we've experienced together and the milestones we've overcome. As we talked about stories in preparation for our wedding, it made me realize how many memories we've made. You have made my life 10 times more amazing than I could have ever imagined. My favorite memory has been this past year. We started planning our wedding, moved out of our apartment into our first house, started our careers, and planned our newest adventures to Wisconsin. If this past year is a glimpse of our future, then I cannot wait. You have given me courage during times that I'm stressed. You give me confidence when I'm at my lowest. You have shown so much patience and kindness towards me for many different reasons. I could go on about how much I love you and how excited I am for our future together. I am so ready to be your wife and see what our future has in store for us. Love, Kelsey.
I've been thinking about how to do this love letter for you since you've told me, and I don't quite know how to start. I thought about writing about when we first met, or our time in college, or even this past year, but I think I'm going to focus on the wedding. The first thing that comes to mind is how hard it is to pinpoint what I love about you. The biggest one is how loving you are. Whether it's your love for me, your love for your school kids, or your love for our cats, it is obvious that you are a very loving person. You loved me when I was depressed, when I was sad, when I felt ugly, when I was angry, and when I felt overwhelmed by the world around me. You have been loyal to this relationship through it all, and that is a trait that seems to be hard to find nowadays. Another thing that I have noticed is how hard it is to think of different stories about us. We have experienced a lot together and can't seem to find one story that best represents us. It may be poor memory or just the simple fact that there are so many to choose from. It's hard to know where to start. I like that we have similar interests and that you have been so willing to try new things with me. Things like heavy metal, fishing, and big sport games are not on the top of your list when it comes to a relaxing weekend, but you have gone with me despite that. You go with me not because you enjoy those things a lot, but because you love spending time with me, and I think that fact best represents our relationship. When I think about what I love about you and what represents us, I realize that I have fallen short of being the hopeless romantic I was when we first met. Things like school, careers, and our new house have taken a lot of focus and energy away from us. I just want you to know that even though I'm not the best at expressing my feelings, you are the love of my life. You are my best friend, and I don't say that in a stereotypical way. Like, yeah, they're dating, so they have to be friends. I mean it with all my heart that you are my closest friend, and I could only have you as a friend and be just fine with that. I'm wildly attracted to you and have been since we first started dating. I know it's hard to tell, isn't it? I know our lives will be hectic and get in the way, but I hope we can always remain as close as we are now. I hope we never hold grudges and always work together instead of against each other. I hope to always realize how special you are and how lucky I am to have someone so fit for me so early in my life. No matter what happens today, no matter what the weather's like, no matter who gets embarrassingly drunk, I will always look back at this day with joy and love because I get to have you as my wife for the rest of my life. I love you with all my heart and hope that this day is everything you wanted and more.